Welcome everyone. This is John Swift, and today I am out front of the gwiz Science Center that's in downtown Sarasota, and I wanted to introduce you to some of the stuff they have down here. And the I guess the official name is the Bolivis Science and Technology Center. I don't know how you pronounce that exactly, but they apparently they've actually closed, and I think they closed in 2014. So we just wanted to actually show you around, and this building has somewhat of a architectural interest because of the shape of the building. And here's the doors not open. But the building is a really interesting shape. It has like a lot of triangles, and I don't know what exact shape they are, but they actually have a lot of. If you look from Google Earth, you can actually see the tops of the roof is actually kind of spike shaped, like triangles sticking up there. And this wall here, they actually have a lot of sponsors that sponsored the museum originally. And so we're going to take a look around the building around, and then just show you. This building used to be in the 70s. It was built in the 70s, and it used to be actually a library before they changed it into the gwiz Science Center. But it's actually a really cool building, and despite the fact we can't go in, I just wanted to show you around, and maybe it'd be a kind of interesting video to see some of the stuff they have inside. And from the we're going to look from the outside, but we're just going to look at some of that kind of stuff. So why don't you come along? Come along with me and check it out. So you can see that there's some of behind me. There's the part of this building where it actually has a kind of slanted roof up here, and it's very interesting. The whole building has sloping roofs. There's several sections. You can kind of see this one up here, where it has a pointed, that blue part. Well, it's hard to see against the blue sky probably, but that point is part of like a slanted roof, and you can actually see the front of the building actually has kind of a really cool slanted roof. And I think when gwiz took over this building, they actually they painted it, and it's all kind of aqua green and blue and kind of a lime green. But this building, and I wish I knew who built it, but has a really cool slanted roof up here. This part up here is really, it's just indicative of the kind of style. And I think this part is like sort of the we're at the what do you call this, a door, and they deliver stuff, delivery area, whatever they call it, loading dock, something like that. Anyway, the building it's really right on the water, and it actually has a lot of nice palm trees. And here's a coconut tree right here, actually a cool coconut tree right there. And some I used to know these a sea grape tree. If you've never seen a sea grape tree, it has these round leaves like that. So if you look down here, you can see that there is some very colorful paintings with some fish, looks like an eel, and some squid, and some nice whales in there, and a happy little octopus. I don't know, octopus, squid octopus. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section. Some sharks. And apparently when the museum was here, they had like a little science walk, and you could come out here, and it says it takes 248 years to travel around the sun. Closest distance from the sun to, what is that? 2,700,000,000, is that right? 2,700,000,000 miles? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, it's 4.7 billion kilometers too, so lots of interesting facts on the sidewalk out here. The dwarf planet is a celestial body that is in orbit around the sun. Planet is a celestial body that is in orbit around the sun. Celestial body. I'll have to look that one up. I don't know what that means. So lots of interesting stuff. A picture of a planet, and this looks like stars, like a galaxy here. So lots of interesting stuff out here for people to do, not only inside the museum but outside as well. So I'm at the back of the building now, and we had this kind of cool staircase, this part of the architecture of this building, which is kind of neat, where it just kind of has like a little slope up. I don't know. I find this stuff interesting, but it's got some utility rooms in here and stuff. And apparently somebody has misplaced some of their drinking materials in there, but I don't know. I just thought originally this building had such a cool architecture. Some really cool, some little fluttery butterflies. Not nulla fly. Apparently it's a zebra swallowtail. I don't know if I'm going to attempt to say that. Euretides marcellus. Just a guess. I'm not a biologist, and I don't claim to be. Some more cool butterflies over here. Just some interesting artwork. Even though this is actually the back of the building, they thought enough creativity to have some butterflies and some animals even in the back of the building, even though, you know, if you drove up you wouldn't even see that stuff, but walking on the sidewalk out here you would probably see that. And you can kind of hear a humming sound, which is actually this air conditioner, I think, that must be still on right now. But some cool butterflies. I'm going to be quiet for a second and let you just take that in. So we're around toward the back porch of the thing, and I just noticed these really cool, if you can see them here, these cool light fixtures that I guess illuminated the patio here. And I don't know about you, but they remind me a little bit of Star Wars, maybe the desert, I can't think, Anchorhead maybe, or wherever Luke Skywalker lived, kind of a interesting white shape dome with the goodness, cool design shapes. I don't know, I just think it's neat how they put this stuff in here. And apparently somebody has lost their clothes over here. So maybe they'll come back for them. Some more cool stuff. They have, right behind me is a very cool sunroom. And I'm not really sure what the term for this should be, but you can see it kind of has a bunch of windows, and it has a roof with the clear windows, and you can kind of see there's like a lot of structure. I don't know, I keep wanting to say geodesic, but I don't even know what that term means. I don't know if geodesic's the right term, but some cool stuff. They actually ran the air conditioning duct over there and painted it green. It's a really neat, open, kind of, I almost want to say greenhouse, but not necessarily so much a greenhouse, but just a sun room with a nice tall area. They're really cool, and I can see there's lighting right here too. So at night they must have lit this all up, and it must have had lights and looked really cool, glowing from the inside. And just I kind of wish I had been. I've been here once, but I had never been here at night. I just thought it was a really cool building, and I kind of wish now that it's closed. Of course, now that it's closed, I can't go, but maybe someday it will reopen and we'll be able to enjoy some of the science and the art and the architecture of this building. Just looking at some more cool art, or whatever you call this. What do they call that when you put a mural, right? Mural. So just looking at some cool mural, and just, you know, not super professional, not in a bad way, just kind of fun and cartoonish. Cool little dolphins and some more. I guess because we're near the water, they were really focused on like some of this plant life and stuff like that. And we got like a little island here, kind of neat, with the little bowling ball. It looks like a bowling ball there, doesn't it? Because it's got 3 holes. Do coconuts have 3 holes? I wonder. Coconuts and some little huts over there. Kind of cool. It looks like this used to be a door they actually blocked up. We're almost around to the side of the building, and they actually built a cool little walkway over the mangroves and the water, which wasn't here originally when they did when the library was open. But I keep hearing a lot of cracking over here. I wonder if that's birds diving in the water over there. I don't know if you can hear that. There's birds possibly fishing in there, those birds that dive out of the air and grab fish. Anyway, so it's got a nice little walkway back here that's still in pretty good shape. all that. I think it's made out of that recycled plastic material, and kind of goes around the back here, real kind of picturesque, coming around to the side. And you notice the color scheme, if there is a color scheme, it kind of goes from a blue to a green. There's a tan, white, and that's some kind of aqua blue, white, kind of interesting scheme. It goes to beige, and then there's a purple over here, which I think actually when the building was built, I'm saying, I don't know, 73, 75 when I was a kid, that they did originally build this in a purple color, something similar to this, and maybe that's why they kept this part purple as kind of a nod to the old Selby Library. So now we're moving toward the loading dock area. Apparently there was a loading dock here, and it's weird because usually the loading dock has the doors will be right where the dock is, but this actually has the doors to the side, and there's no door handles, you can see. Very secure looking, and they have one of these things, the big key, and there was something missing here, and a big power cable. I wonder if this is for like an electric car or something. A big, might be a 220 input. Maybe they had an electric car here. I don't know. Put your comments in below what you think this was. This kind of connector-y thing. So we're back out here at the front of the gwiz, and you know, I'm thinking it's a shame. I better get in the light here. It's a shame that I never got to take my kids, grandkids, to the museum. Looked like it was a really fun place, and I'm just thinking about that now. I'm thinking, geez, you know, I should have took them here. For some reason, we just never thought of it, I guess, and I don't think they advertised a lot. Maybe that's possibly one of the reasons why they might have closed. We could probably get a little peek inside here, see what this looks like. You can see they still got some signs up there. Fall Haber Fab Lab. Some cool signage there. Not really any furniture so much, but they got some pictures up there you can see, and just a really cool, since this was really cool architecture there, and some desks, some neat signage left over. They probably pulled all the furniture or whatever was left in here, you can see. Unfortunately, this is the only entrance spot that we can see of the building to see what the interior is like. So that's going to be it for the video today. I hope you guys had fun, because I had fun with you guys with me, and hopefully we can do some more videos together. You can take you along and we'll have some fun. My channel is Mr. John Swift 200. Come check out what I'm doing next week, and look for some older videos on there if you like that. And so anyway, so I had fun with you guys. I hope you had fun with me. We'll see you later next time. Saw some stuff over here just in case you're looking for your shirt. You lost a shirt. It's right here, just to let you know.
Don't forget to brush your teeth.